Myles Garrett absolutely balled out yesterday against the New England Patriots. 6 total tackles, 5 sacks. Myles Garrett played his ass off yesterday. However, on the sideline, you could clearly see Myles Garrett upset on what was currently unwinding in the Patriots-Browns game.
Check this out. 5 sacks, single game franchise record. I'm telling you what, unbelievable.
And the fastest ever, or the most sacks, I should say, for a player under 30, but he's upset because
he keeps losing over there in Cleveland. All of his hard work, all of his tough play, all not contributing to W's. If you don't have the quarterback, doesn't matter how good, how many sacks you're getting, Myles, you're never going to win anything. So all of this frustration on the sideline, I get it. You care. But I don't feel bad for you. You decided to take a monster contract to stay on a losing team, to stay in a losing situation for the last 30 years. The Cleveland Browns have been losers my entire lifetime. The Cleveland Browns have been losers your entire tenure on this team. Joe Flacco couldn't save you. Dylan Gabriel's not saving you. Shedeur Sanders, Myles, he's not saving you either. You chose the money. You knew what you signed up for, so there's no sympathy that I am feeling in this case at all. Myles Garrett asked about yesterday's game.
It doesn't get any easier. Each week you ask me, so.
How do you feel about your performance? Does the loss diminish how you feel about your performance today at all, I guess?
I would throw the whole performance away for a win.
I would throw the whole performance away for a win. Myles Garrett getting fried from sports fans. He did it to himself. First, he wanted to leave and said it wasn't about the money. Got the money and now is mad that they're losing, that he shouldn't have signed this 6 months ago. That is a 4-year, $160 million contract. I don't want to hear shit about how unhappy Myles Garrett is about playing for a losing team. He chose money over championships. He had the opportunity to come to Philadelphia. He said, no, I'm good. I'm going to stay here with the Browns and collect the moolah. Myles Garrett, you're an Eagle. Taking less money don't always guarantee you a ring, but he had a better chance of getting one or at least competing for one with better teams like the Eagles. Can't blame nobody but yourself. Now you're stuck with this abysmal franchise for a few more years. Myles Garrett in Cleveland, I believe that is a Bugatti in the parking lot, in the driveway. He just signed $40 million a year. He knew his team's prospects and chose the money. I don't feel bad. Absolute garbage organization who doesn't deserve the dedicated fan base that they have. He should have left. He decided to stay. Nobody's feeling bad for this guy at all. Cry me a river, Myles. You could have forced a trade, but you took the money instead. You know what you signed up for. Seriously, he just signed the deal. Did he think the team was going to be different than what he's used to? What he's experienced his entire tenure in Cleveland, except for maybe one Baker Mayfield year? Let's listen to what Shannon Sharpe and Chad Ochocinco had to say about this.
It doesn't get any easier. Each week you ask me, so.
How do you feel about your performance?
I would throw the whole performance away for a win.
I want you to explain it to me as if I was 7. I want you to tell me what was Myles Garrett thinking was going to happen based on everything that has happened since he's been there.
Myles Garrett understood there is no more guaranteed money on my contract. I'm going to throw a fit in wanting to get out, to force their hand, understanding there is no one else that can pull this off outside of me.
I think Myles Garrett is an outstanding outstanding football player. But at this point, I don't feel sorry for him. I can't. This is what you signed up for, Ocho. Ocho, you remember back in the day, Ocho, the military, Uncle Sam looking for a few good men. Back then, you go train a little bit. Now, you sign up for the military, you going to fight.
Oh, yeah.
They got all this stuff going on around the world, you going.
Hey, everywhere.
As much as I want to, I don't feel empathy. I don't feel compassion for Myles because this is what he signed up for. Okay, now that you got your money, go ahead and ask for a trade. Try to go somewhere, bro, that you can win. It doesn't matter what he does. You're not any closer to your ultimate goal with Myles Garrett than you would be without him. So I might as well get pieces that I believe that's going to help me get closer.
You're not any closer to your ultimate goal with Myles Garrett than you would be without him. Putting up all the stats, but it's not conducive to winning. It's just the truth of the situation. Exactly. He signed his extension and got the most he could get. That's great for him. But by signing that extension with an already struggling franchise, you basically decided to take mediocrity over going to a team that's currently in the running to win a Super Bowl. I would throw my whole performance away for a win anyway, wiping his tears with $100 bills. Y'all do realize Cleveland would have just made him sit out for a year in his prime if he would have kept holding out for a trade, right? He was still under contract. Also, just because a guy gets paid money that he deserves, then he should no longer want to win games. He traded the stats for a win, but he certainly wouldn't trade the money for a win. He already made that clear. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section below. Are you on Myles Garrett's side? Do you feel bad for him? Or, hey, dude, this is what you signed up for. This is like Mike Trout complaining about losing. Mike Trout, you could have left the Angels. You didn't have to always miss the playoffs during your prime, year after year, after year after year. You could have opted and decided to go somewhere else. So, enjoy your hundreds of millions of dollars, but don't complain to me about losing, because the Angels have been losers your entire career. Have a good one. See you next time.